Yo guys, what is happening? Your boy Kapoor is back. Your boy Kapoor is back from a 12-day vacation. I went to Australia with my wifey. Was pretty amazing. Now, enough relaxation. It's time to lock in into the markets. It's time to get trades. I've read everything. I've done a lot of charts. And in this 10-minute video, I'm going to talk about everything, guys. So you know the drill. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Without wasting any time, let's go! Australia was amazing, guys. Right now, Australia apparently is the hottest place on earth, and the weather was so good. I went to Melbourne, where I went to the Great Ocean Road as well, had an amazing drive. Then I went to Sydney, and in Sydney I went to the Blue Mountains. Beautiful, amazing. And Cairns was such a beauty. Cairns basically has the Great Barrier Reef, which is the largest reef on this planet. And I did scuba diving over there. I've also done scuba in Maldives, but this was something else. This was really good. And Gold Coast, wow. It is one of the best cities I've ever seen. It has such a beautiful vibe. And also the weather. The weather there is amazing right now. But guys, I never stopped trading. While in Australia as well, I was taking trades. I get freedom of time, I get freedom of location while I'm trading. And this is why I chose this career path. Even after doing my master's in banking and finance, I decided not to go into an investment bank and do my trading thing and make it a reality. It took me 2 years to become profitable, but I am profitable right now, and it's pretty amazing. It's lovely. Even if you see my January PNL, which is on my futures account, you can see how Bitcoin all-time change in 1 month from 1st of January until 25th until today has been 0.56%, whereas my ROI on futures account is 36%. This is what we want to see, and I've been very transparent as well. In fact, Kapoor remains more transparent than the most transparent glass in the world. I've actually shared my whole journal with you guys. This is my journal. This is actually my journal from January, and I've also said that, guys, risk management has to be on point. We have to be with the trend, and we need to journal like it is our religion. This is very important. If we do these things, then we will surely become a profitable trader. Okay guys, enough about Australia, enough about my trading journey as well. Let's talk about the markets. There are so many events in the markets this week. You've got the final week of January, very important. The biggest one is the shutdown drama. I've put a red dot as well, which means high risk. There is a massive shutdown drama happening right now. Will there be another US government shutdown by 31st of January, which is literally 6 to 7 days from now, 1 week from now? The chances are 80%. That's not a big thing. The big thing is that yesterday the chances were literally sitting at 8% and then it went to 80%. That is the massive news, and which is why the market started to go towards the downside. Now, why did it happen? It is tied to the political fallout from the Minneapolis shooting, which has intensified fights over IC and the Homeland Security funding. Now, we are not sure if the shutdown is going to happen or not. Polymarket is saying that the shutdown is going to happen, but we know how this playbook works. This playbook is very simple. The government cannot afford, the administration cannot afford any more shutdowns right now, because we just had a shutdown 3 months back and it was pretty intense. The markets were falling, crypto was actually dead, and the last shutdown was 43 days long, massive, 2.8% GDP hit, 34 billion gone, and 670,000 Fed workers were actually sent home. Now guys, this is pretty serious, which is why the markets are down. As soon as the shutdown news came in, Bitcoin went down 4.5%. The futures weren't open as well. This was the only market that was open. Also, bulls will hate to see this, but Bitcoin had its lowest weekly close in 9 months. And obviously, it can continue towards the downside. We are in that bear market situation. Every bad news is going to trigger the price towards the downside, and we will roll over. So every move towards the upside is actually shortable, and this is what we have proved in our beautiful BitGet PNL and trading journal as well. Look at that. We are winning because we are on the right side of the market, and this is what you want to do, guys. This is exactly what you want to do. If you look at the watch list of futures and commodities and equities, what is happening there? Right now, Nasdaq is red, obviously because of the shutdown news, and we're going to see what happens. Only one person can change the whole course of shutdown now, and that is Trump. He can come out and he can talk about things. He can actually fix this, but that is going to be temporary as well. We're going to get a dead cat bounce and the market is going to keep going towards the downside. That is my stance in the market right now. I'm trading according to the levels. I'm trading every single market. Doesn't matter if it's equities, crypto, or commodities. I don't have any trade in Nasdaq or S&P right now, but I know VIX is going up and I know gold and silver are thriving at the moment. Silver is actually up 6.5% on day and gold is up 2.5% on day. And I've got a trade in commodities too. If you see, gold and silver are now the two most valuable assets on earth. This is absolutely amazing. Risk offs are going up like crazy, but the trade right now is not gold, it's not silver, it's actually copper. Copper is the real trade at the moment. If you see gold's chart on daily time frame, it's been going parabolic. It's only been going towards the upside. It had a consolidation in mid-January, and since then only green candles, and same is with the silver chart as well. In silver you will see massive green candles towards the upside. It's showing so much strength after that consolidation which happened in the early and mid-January, whereas copper, which is what people are not talking about but I'm talking about it, it's consolidating and it's going to play that catch-up rally against gold and silver, guys. I gave this thesis. I've given this thesis before as well. I did it on 26th of December. I said that the copper is the real catch-up trade in metals. Everything is going up, but copper is not going up. I also said that you can buy it on DEX, which is Ostium. If you don't want to buy it in the traditional markets, you can do it on a decentralized exchange, which is Ostium. Now, I'm not promoting Ostium here. I'm just saying, I'm telling you the way to actually trade it on leverage in or via crypto, guys. Very important. Now guys, Kobisi Letter posted an amazing tweet re copper as well. The copper shortage is coming next. And this is why I believe copper is going to move towards the upside. The world economy is projected to face a copper deficit of 10 million tons by 2040, equivalent to 33% of current global demand. And I am actually buying copper at these levels. Asia alone is expected to reflect 60% of total demand growth over this time, driven by EV adoption and grid upgrades, and also the China ban on silver. Guys, remember, whenever there is going to be shortage of something, people will move to the next thing, and that is what's happening right now. People want to move from more expensive thing, which is silver, to less expensive thing, which is copper, and everyone will be talking about it. In my opinion, you should actually be in this trade. I've already given the thesis. Look at this chart, screenshot this chart, put it in your journal as well. Trust me with this catch-up trade, guys. The next trade I want to talk about with you all is from the equities basket. Now I've got this image. I designed this image. Pretty amazing, right? You've got Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, and Meta. All these companies are actually reporting their earnings this week, and it's absolutely crazy. Microsoft, Meta, Tesla on Wednesday. Apple is reporting its earnings on Thursday. Now guys, I've got one trade from these four companies right now. Other one, I'm waiting for it. I'm going to talk about it later. So Microsoft is the first one. I've got three conditions for this trade. The first condition is that the earnings have to be positive. The earnings call have to be good as well. Second is it breaks out of this level and it actually consolidates above this horizontal level of 465 to 467 and also the EMA ribbons. So three conditions. I'm going to repeat it again. Good earnings call, a breakout and consolidation above this level. That is going to be the trigger. Stop loss has to be 2.5%. Now, where do you take this trade? You can take it on your traditional markets. You can take it on eToro. You can take it on a centralized exchange. You can take it on a decentralized exchange as well. You've got it on Hyperliquid. You've got it on Lighter, Aster, Ostium, anywhere. You can get Microsoft anywhere via fiat or via crypto. So I hope there is no excuse now. I'm also going to be talking about Tesla, but it's going to be in the next video, which is day after tomorrow, because right now I'm waiting for some kind of confirmation in that trade. Once it happens, I'm going to actually talk about it and give you the levels as well. Now guys, enough talks about commodities. Gave you a trade for copper and also the equities, gave you the trade for Microsoft. Let's come back to Bitcoin. A lot of people are reading this chart wrong. In my opinion, Bitcoin right now has already broken down of this trend line, which was there from the 80k level until that 97.5k level, and Bitcoin right now has retested that trend line as well, moving towards the downside. Obviously, the reason of this trigger towards the downside was the shutdown, but when it comes to the price action, doesn't really matter because we know that this is a bearish thing. And every single dead cat bounce, in my opinion, is going to be a short crypto event. So what I'm hoping for is the price to move towards the upside, give one more deviation, and that is going to be my short opportunity. I'm not giving you the levels right now. I'm going to be giving the levels on Twitter. All you need to do is be active on my Twitter because I'm there all the time. I am tweeting about the trades, I'm tweeting about my setups as well as what is happening with the current ones with my journal. So I'm being very transparent over there. I'm not giving you levels right now, but long, simply long if the price comes towards this level, consolidates and moves towards the upside, or short if there is a deviation of that 90k level once again. So these are the two opportunities I'm looking on Bitcoin, but I remain a little bit bearish. When it comes to Solana, Solana is in this massive range. This range is 74-day long now, and Solana has been bouncing from the price 120 until $145. It got a massive rejection and a deviation, then moved towards the downside. Perfect tap on that shutdown news of that 118 to 120 level, and now moving towards the upside. I think it's going to create a very beautiful short opportunity, which is going to be this. And that short opportunity is going to be triggered at the price which is 125 to 127 level. Please make sure that you have this chart sorted in your watch list and you know what you're doing. The stop loss has to be above this level, so around 2.7 to 3%, and that's not a lot because your risk reward ratio is 3:1, and you're actually triggering this trade after the deviation. So it means that you'll be taking profits in the middle, and you'll be making sure that the price, or not you, but the market will make sure that the price is moving towards the downside, because that is what price action is saying. That is what macro is saying as well. So here is Solana for you. Not Bitcoin trade, guys. Bitcoin, I'm not giving a trade here, I'm just giving the scenarios, but Solana short trade is an active one and you can actually play it with me. I'm going to be taking this one. Now guys, one more thing I want to talk about is the gaming narrative. I did on 23rd of January, I talked about how gaming was the best performing narrative. Everything is moving towards the upside, but I also said that the only thing that we need to see is a deviation, and then I'm going to be shorting all these gaming tokens, including Ronin, including Mana, Sand, all these, stupid things that are moving towards the upside, and see what happened. On Velo, you can actually see that gaming is the worst performing narrative today. Since the shutdown news came in, gaming has been performing really badly. And I'm going to talk about a couple of charts as well. For example, AXS. So Axie Infinity right now is coming towards the downside. It had a major upside move from this 0.78 level to $3 level, which was a 270% gain. Pretty amazing. Price is coming towards the downside. Either it comes to this level where I'm going to be looking for some kind of long positions, or it goes towards the upside to this 2.9 level where I'm going to be hoping for this double bottom. And if this double top, if this double top happens, then the price will automatically come towards this level, and this is going to be my trigger for a short position. I'm going to be announcing this trade on Twitter as well. Right now the price is going to be consolidating a little bit, so you have to be very patient with this trade. And the next one I want to talk about is Mana. It is from the gaming narrative as well. I think it is ready for a short position over here. If it does not reclaim towards the upside, I just want to see a deviation. Once it gets the deviation, it is a beautiful short. Do not short before the deviation. Make sure that you understand this. You're not shorting before the deviation. As soon as this deviation towards the upside happens or towards the downside happens, you have to be shorting this thing, and the first target is going to be 0.1368, and in my opinion it can actually come towards the mean as well, which is at 0.12. so you can have a really good trade on Mana. So in my opinion, make sure that you're hunting these gaming tokens and you're making sure that they're going towards the downside. The final chart for today is, in my opinion, is Zcash. Now the trade is very simple. I have a limit order at $300. You can put it as well. So I'm going to put the long position tool here. It's actually going to be a double bottom with this 2nd December bottom that happened after the news, the massive news that came out for Zcash. Now the trade is very simple. I'm going to be hoping for a 30% profit on this trade, and my stop loss is going to be around 7%. So the leverage has to be low. Leverage has to be 2x because your stop loss is heavy, which is 7.7%. So 2x leverage, that means you're going to be losing 15% of the capital you're putting in the trade. The risk reward ratio for this trade is 3.95. So Very, very simple, guys. The first trade I gave you was copper, second was Microsoft, third is this Zcash trade, and then you have to be looking for Solana as well. And make sure that you're active on Twitter, because that is where I'm going to be posting every single thing. Now guys, if you want to take all these trades, you can do it on Bitfunded. The link is in the description. It's one of the best ways to actually make money and get funded, guys. Actually one of the best. I was not hoping for the video to be this long, but I made sure that you know everything about what is happening in the market right now. You have the trades, you have the charts, you have the news as well. Now guys, you have to manage your risk. Very, very important, okay? And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Comment below your feedback. Tell me what's wrong. I'm going to fix that. And I'm going to be bringing a lot of educational content in this channel. Let's go.